Love the concept and space-saving design. It has developed a slight bend in middle that I'm not crazy about. Hopefully that's as far as it progresses. I purchased the 4x6 rack. This rack is a great size and is very adjustable as far as height it hangs down from the ceiling. Once installed, the rack was very sturdy and rigid. Installation was fairly straightforward. What sets this unit apart is that you install the overhead brackets. Then there are hooks on the drop brackets that allow the platform to be suspended and held firmly in place while you bolt it into place. This allowed me to install the rack by myself. One of the best racks I've seen. Great garage rack, super solid and feels really high quality. Due to my ceiling hosts, I had to modify it to mount to the wall on one side, but with the included lag bolts it is super sturdy. I made sure to really tighten all the bolts, and I currently have some decently heavy stuff on it already with zero sag. Love this thing. I rarely leave written reviews, but these racks are perfect. They are somewhat pricey and take a little time to put together. As other reviews have stated, finding the ceiling joist take the most time. The reason for me wanting to leave a review on this item was to give a point of view on correcting the sturdiness issue. Any hanging object is going to sway, creating a lack of sturdiness. Place a block or two of wood between the bottom part of the rack and the wall stud. Screw wood tight to stud, then rack to the wood block. This will stop all movement forward, backward, side. I've read other reviews about the shelves being shaky, but that was not my experience. The shelves I bought in the spring of 2018 were easy to install and are rock solid. However, I used an impact gun to tighten all of the bolts, so that may be the difference. Took me about 2 hours from start to finish to install, with the largest portion of time spent in locating the studs in the garage ceiling. I wanted it to be solid, so after finding a stud with a finder, I used the old-school method of tapping in a nail in a line until I found the boundaries of the stud. As mentioned, I used a cordless impact driver to set the screws into the studs and to tighten all bolts on the frames. Because my shelves hang over my cars, I tested them by hanging on them. I weigh 200 pounds, and they are rock solid. In taking this photo, I got on the ladder and tried to shake it, nothing. I'll also note that mine are over the garage door when it is up. That only gave me 19 inches of clearance. It was a simple matter to use a jigsaw to cut 3 inches off the hang-down bracket so it would fit. Maybe they've improved the product, or maybe using an impact driver made the difference, but I found the shelves easy to install, and completely solid. Very happy with purchase. Not as pictured. Brackets are not as long. Will take longer than you expect. Spot welds came apart in some areas. Will depend on how your rafters are spaced. Update. Make sure you're getting the newest version. Way superior to the previous design. Will buy again. The new version, that is. The rack works very well for storing camping gear and other items. The rack isn't even extended all the way and we have plenty of room to store more items. The rack is designed to be installed along 18 inches rafters, but my house actually has 24 inches rafters, so we had to install the one side of the rack braces perpendicular. Click link in description for more reviews.